John chapter 20. Peter Tosh is well worth listening to, by the way. I changed my first diaper today. I was sitting one of my angels while her mother was out. And today I went with full intention not to tell Luna what to do. Just watch and respond. One thing she reminded me of was fingers. And in the Western world, we all use knives and forks. And most of the world, they use fingers. Fingers need to be used more for touching. It is quite rewarding to forget the cutlery rules and use fingers. Direct contact. No metal between fingers and food. This may seem insignificant. It isn't. We are losing contact. The next major point was the feet. I abandoned my shoes for most of the year, partly because I saw my grandmother do it, and remembered I used to do it. And my dad, instead of always running away from the rain, sometimes took my sister and I, and anyone else, out to play in the rain. The rain is real, and it is not that scary. One does get wetter in the rain. We do have skin, not exactly like a fish, but it still keeps the water out. And Luna didn't want to run away from the rain, and she decided to take her shoes off after I splashed in a little puddle. And there was a man in a little truck picking up garbage who did not stop smiling at us. Then we walked to the other side of the cobblestone roadway and discovered another puddle, and we watched to see what our feet were doing. And 3 people hiding from the rain watched us. They had also been charmed to see a 2-year-old little angel and the man with her, playing in a puddle. And I can see, now that I'm laying down my cross, it isn't that hard to do miracles. Love yourself. Have no shame. Take your shoes off and walk with your feet on the ground. Watch out for dog shit and glass and bees. It's not too dangerous. After a few months, it seems natural, which is a really funny thing. It's our planet. We just need to touch it and listen. Let yourself get caught in the rain and just let it be. In wintertime, it's nice to have boots. And one thing I like about the stuff they use is symbols to make Jesus look like he's the one, which is a lie. He is part of the many. That's our goal. Is the fish. I love fish. Buy less things. Manufacture less things. Create with your hands. And try to do as much with your time on this planet that you want to do. For it is, if you do more what you want to do, you will find pleasure. And pleasure is a good thing to have. The slower the better. In Toronto, I often saw Chinese people in a park doing the Eastern slow-moving thing together. It was simply beautiful. There is nothing wrong with simple. It is far superior to fast and complicated 12 hours a day fighting to get through the day. Stop doing that. Sell your house if you have to get a smaller one. Sell one of your cars. Buy some second-hand clothes. Make your own. We gotta stop working for the man like blind slaves and work and play for us in a way that protects the life of the planet. By default, it is our job. And fun is more important than work. Sell your TV as well. Ignore the public medias. They are there to instill fear and paranoia. Drive slower. Drive less. Demand the end of plundering. There is no need for war. Fight war by finding the animal in you, and let that animal learn the world. Take just a little time for the third world, and we may avoid Armageddon. There is no choice. Our children's children might have choices. We have lost ours for the crime of believing. Stop believing and know. This is the best place heaven has to offer. And we are here. Heaven is not anywhere but here. At least till we get out there and take along our natural treasures, life. Oh boy, 2,000 years is a long time to be on a cross. I think it is a very good thing that we don't remember who we were. Forget it and move on. We can look back when we are a little older. Year 16 billion. Till then, death is hard, but life makes it worth it. And if my woman walked into a tomb to find me, I'm certain she would not be too surprised to find me. Although in real reality she was, the 2000 story, which is strangely very real. I wonder how come no one thought to object to the story, the old one. I'm certain a few will reject this. They'll want to drive a big car till the oil runs out, fuckers. Fuck 'em. Mary thought Jesus was the gardener. That's kinda nice, a gardener in paradise. Stop single crop starvation nonsense. All the big scary shit has to stop. Take care of the planet. It is the only one any of us got. And still, if you get someone who you think is Jesus, don't sweat it. It is becoming a common event. Something you can learn from children. With 2 billion years of evolution and no shit in their head. Don't be telling them what everything means and what the rules are. And you won't notice me next time I come back, though some will. We have eternal life already. We just haven't seen it. I know who many people were in their last life. They wanted me to know, so I would have the courage to tear down the religion of my ancestors. The priests stole heaven and turned it into hell for almost everyone. Take it back, slowly and methodically, trusting your instinct as you let the children teach it to you. They are fresh and they are in reality the same age as you. 13.7 billion years. That's too much to lose.